what's going on? I am Crystal Alexander and welcome to my page. Today we are actually going to talk about the top 5 reasons why network marketing doesn't work for you. I get this a lot where people are like bashing network marketing or saying it's some sort of scheme or whatever. So I want to go over why maybe you or someone else, it's just not working for them, and I'm going to talk about that. So we are going to do 5 reasons. If you are on live, can you please say hello? Let me know you're here. And if you catch the replay, please drop the word replay. And if you are brand new to my page, can you please drop the word new? I would absolutely love to connect. So, like I said, we are going to talk about 5 reasons that network marketing doesn't work for you, because people are constantly, still to this day, like bashing it. Now, sometimes I understand it because there are a lot of people out there, in my opinion, that give it a really bad rap. I still to this day, when I get like a hey girl message, it drives me absolutely insane. So I can understand why people have that, but here are the top 5 reasons. Number 1. You are treating it as a hobby. If you are treating this as something that is just something you do when you have time, you can't get mad when it doesn't produce the income that you're hoping for. If you are looking for extra money or extra income by doing something like this online, you can't expect to make X amount of dollars if you're only giving it 30 minutes a day. If this makes sense, drop yes in the comments. You honestly can't even make it a full-time income if you're only giving it an hour a day. You have to give it the time it deserves, because it's almost like getting a franchise. You have to put in time in the startup to build it to where it's supposed to go. If you're treating something as a hobby, it's going to be just that, a hobby. It's not going to be something that is going to produce for you. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that you may not be leading from the front. What that means is, if I give my team directive and ask them to do something, I do it too. This isn't a you do as I say, it's do as I do. So you have to get your hands dirty. You have to be in the trenches. You have to be doing the same things. All the directives and action items that I give our organization, I do myself all the time. All the time. So that's number 2. If you're not leading from the front, it's possible that that's why it's not working for you. Number 3, you are inconsistent. I was too. For the first 2 years in business, I treated it like a hobby and I was inconsistent. I went live sometimes, I posted sometimes, I was just all about sometimes. I was never consistent. Now I post daily, I go live almost daily, because consistency builds my business. And so if you're not being consistent, you're not going to have success. So you've got to be consistent. Even during the times when I've always used my product, no matter what, but I wasn't consistent on the social media platforms, which is where you're going to build. If this makes sense, drop yes in the comments, and share this out if you're in network marketing or you have an organization or a team or it's something you're interested in. Please share this out, drop the word shared. I really appreciate it, and maybe this will help your organization as well. Number 4, you are not finishing your to-do list daily. So I have a daily method of operation, which is just a daily to-do list. This list is actually different on Saturday and Sunday than it is Monday through Friday, because our lives are different those days. But I have these lists and I finish them every single day. I have finished them every single day for the past, January 2020 was when I went all into my business, and I was consistent ever since then. So every single day since then. And I literally will not go to bed until I'm finished. That's why I put so much effort in getting it done in the cracks of my day, early in the day, because I'm working towards having that time in the evening. So the way that I would think about it is, if your job gave you tasks and said you have to have these done by 5 o'clock, would you just be like, I mean, we're going to get fired, right? If they give us tasks and we don't complete them, we don't meet our deadlines, we're probably not going to have that job for long. So it's the same thing. We have to make sure we have the discipline, because this is our organization and our online business. We have to make sure that we are completing our tasks daily and getting it done. Number 5, you are letting your excuses become bigger than your why. Why are you doing this business? Are you doing it because you only want to make enough to maybe pay for the groceries for the month? Are you doing this because you want to save for a big vacation for your family? Are you doing this because eventually you want to create a full-time income so that you can be home with your family? Why are you running this business? For the longest time, I used my job as my excuse, when in reality, it was actually my reason why I was doing this. I could go on that forever, but because corporate America, right? The more work I did, the more work they gave me. So that was why I wanted to be able to do more work and get more for it. And more as in income, not more as in tasks. So I use my job as my excuse when it truly is my reason. Do not let your excuses become bigger than your why. And sometimes you have to take a step back and remind yourself, why am I doing this? Okay. So those are the top five reasons why network marketing may not be working for you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I am happy to get them answered. If there are topics that you would like to see, I would love to do them for you. There we go. So this way we can get your questions answered, because people ask me all the time, how did you get to a point where you were able to quit your job? And the number one thing is consistency. I show up every single day. You guys want to know something? I really didn't want to go live today. We just decorated and we're crazy all over the house, and I need to wash my hair and all these things, right? So I can definitely do a quick recap. Why not? Okay, top 5 reasons network marketing doesn't work for you. Number 1, you're treating it as a hobby. If you want a full-time income, you cannot only give this an hour a day. If you treat something like a hobby, it's just going to be a hobby. Number 2, you may not be leading from the front. You have to do the same directive that you give your team. Number 3 is inconsistency. You need to be active daily. Number 4, you're not finishing your to-do list daily. Same thing as at work. If they give you tasks, you need to make sure that you're doing your task. And number 5 is you're letting your excuses become bigger than your why. That's a great question. Do I work when I'm sick? No. But you know what I do is I have stuff prepped. I used to spend a lot more time on Saturdays and Sundays when I was working a full-time job, and I would prep content. So I have reels ready, posts ready, I have lots of stuff ready, so that if I am not well, I have stuff to go up on social media, and it takes all of 5 minutes. Number 2, I work from my phone. So the cool thing is that if I'm not really feeling well and I still want to plug in, I can. Number 3, knock on wood or something, don't get sick very often. But that's a great question too for like our mental health. Let's say you want to take time off. Today's your day off. Have a piece of content ready to go. If you're building a business, you can also hire a virtual assistant and have them post for you on those days that you're being present with your family or those times. It just takes a little bit of organization and time management. Did I have another question? Let me see. So hopefully that helps. So no, don't like work. I mean, if I'm sick, right? It's been a while though. How long after drinking ketones can you eat? You can eat with your ketones. It just depends on your lifestyle. They don't break your fast. So yeah, totally up to you. Some people have breakfast and their ketones together. I personally drink my ketones in the morning after I drink about 16 to 20 ounces of water, and then I wait until I feel hungry. Any other questions? You're very welcome. Okay, I think that was all the questions I have. Like I said, if there are topics you want to see covered, I have a notebook, and I'm actually, no surprise here, I'm going in order of stuff, because as I do these lives about business, because I have all these trainings I do for my team weekly, I'm recording these at the same time on the podcast, which is coming soon. I have to have, my husband's super creative, so I'm gonna see if he can help me out with the name. What else? So many good things. Yeah, I got a lot. So if there's any topics that you want me to go over, you drop them in the comments and I will do that. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Tell me in the comments what you're up to today. We're actually, like I said, we did a bunch of like Halloween decor around the house. And then we're gonna have dinner, and then we're gonna watch like a movie. We're just gonna enjoy our Sunday. Oh, Rhonda, you're the best. And I actually prepped food. I enjoy cooking though, guys. So that's, to me, like, it's whatever. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you later.